Good morning. I don't know if you'll hear the rain. It's hitting the window here. I've just been to Lidl's to do some shopping. They do my rice that I love. And they are doing quite an array of art stuff. There was acrylic paints, watercolour paints, these artist pens. There was A4 and A5 artist book yeah, colour, no, not colouring books, but artist books basically. And the paper was pretty good. Well, it seemed pretty good to me. Quite a nice thickness basically. What else was there? There was pastels. Gosh, there was a whole array of stuff. And because my Pitt pens are starting to run a bit low, I picked up the artist pens. Now, I've looked everywhere on here and it doesn't say whether they're waterproof. So it just says 8 quality black artist pens in assorted thicknesses, including a mixture of precision brush and wedge nibs. These pens are ideal for all sorts of sketching and precision line work. Recap your pens when they're not in use to preserve them for longer. That's kind of like bog standard, isn't it? So I've got my swatch book here. I've started doing this because I never used to. So basically, I've done my golden high float acrylics and those lovely tinted charcoal blocks that I got from Derwent. So I thought I'd make this page. Got all the pens out. Now they range from 1mm, 2mm, 0.9mm, 3.5. That's a wedge tip. There's a 0.5 super fine tip. There is a 7mm. Let's get these in number order. Okay, and then there's a 2.5mm wedge tip and a 4mm wedge tip. Let's give them a go. And I'll put some water on them and see if they're water resistant. So that is a really nice fine tip here. So it's the super fine point. Okay, that's all right. So these are Aldi artist pens. That's quite nice actually. It's quite a really nice super fine point. That's good. Okay, so that is the 0.5. 7 the next one. Yep. So it's that one and then that one. Right, okay, so 0.7. It's not an awful lot of difference, but it's slightly wider tip. They've got the same nylon tip as the Pitt pens as well. So this is the 0.9. This is fine point tip. Again, I don't see much difference. It's 0.2 of a millimetre, I suppose. Yeah, I've started doing this because it's just really handy to refer back to. So this is the 1mm medium point tip. Now I can see the difference with this one. Yeah, I can see the difference with that one. Okay, it's quite nice actually. And this is the 2mm. Ooh, this is a brush tip. Okay. Very similar to the Pitt pen. I've got a bold Pitt pen. What size are you then? Doesn't actually say a size. Okay. Okay, that took me by surprise. So a couple more. 2.5mm wedge tip. Okay. Okay, yeah. And that's almost like calligraphy type thing. The nib seems quite stable. It's not breaking up at the moment. So 3.5 wedge tip. Yeah, it's not breaking up so far. It's quite chunky. Okay. This one's going to be huge then. This is the 4mm wedge tip. Ooh. Oh, I can't write now. That's not looking good. Yeah, that's huge. I need to learn how to... I can never remember, is it that way? You can do calligraphy basically. Okay. Well, there we are. That, you know, they were £4.99, and you know, you get 8 pens, £4.99. It's that 50p each. Well, not quite, but yeah, it's a bit more than that. But yeah, that's pretty good. How long they'll last, I don't know. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you in case you happen to be in Lidl's. But as I say, they have got a lot of paints and stuff. I'm really tempted by the watercolour tubes, but I think I'm going to sort of save up some pennies and get some decent ones. I do love watercolours, and I've never really invested in a proper, you know, a nice set basically. So I think I'll save up some pennies and do that instead of keep buying cheap sets all the time, because I've just kind of starting to try to build up my golden paints now for the acrylics, because I know they are just lovely to work with. I did buy a set a couple of years ago and they were lovely. But there we are, all the artist brush pens. As I say, they have got lots of other stuff there, so if you're in the locality of a Aldi, it might be worth popping in. Alright, see you then, bye. So I was just editing that video and I remember I forgot to do the water test, so here we go. As you can see, I used one of the wider nibs, so okay, they are not water resistant. Okay, what I need to do, sorry, I'm holding you in my hand, so I'm hoping I'm not going to wiggle you. So this is a Pitt pen. I'm doing it all through the camera, so I can't actually see what I'm writing. Oh dear, that's funny. I'll give that a minute to just settle into the paper. I don't know how some creators do it. They film through their iPads and things, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Let me just get that black ink off the water brush. It might not have had long enough to settle. Let me just see. That leaks as well. But again, I haven't really given it that long. But hey ho, there it is. They are meant to be water resistant. That's interesting. But I think it could be that I haven't let it sink into the paper long enough. But there we are. Full test. All done. Honestly, I'm such a donut. And I kept saying Lidl's and it's not. It's Aldi. There's the packaging. There's the blooming shop. I've corrected myself all the way through that video. Oh Lord. Right, see you soon. Bye.